Ain't it lovely? Am I alive? Am I allowed to be alive? We're here. But we have dropped frames. Immediately. Oh, but we're back in the green. Alright. We're gonna try and carry on with finishing this. Of course. I'm here. We're gonna finish this.
Siggy!
For real.
No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
I see you, Bunter.
Let's get ready to rock! Round one! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor. Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice, what the hell is this? You chose betray last time, so I chose betray too. Now,
Wait a minute.
why?
Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
Can you tell me one thing? When exactly did you press the button?
5 minutes before the deadline. There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
No, that can't. What's going on? When Fi and I chose ally, Alice picked betray.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
But all this time I chose betray and her vote changed to ally. Why? What was different? Had history somehow changed because of my choice? No, that was insane. If Alice had somehow known that I had chosen betray and chosen ally in response, at least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. But what had just happened was something entirely different. There was no way Alice could have known what we would choose when she made her decision. Besides, if she had known we intended to betray her, there's no way she would have chosen ally. In other words, she must have made her decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. I throw out rock. Right after that, Alice throws down paper. Obviously, I lose. So I go back in time and decide to whip out scissors this time. This time, Alice chooses rock. I lose again, but that's fine because it still makes sense. My actions in the past caused Alice's actions in the future. Easy. But what just happened in the A-B game wasn't like that. Let's go back to that innocent game of rock, paper, scissors. This time, Alice is the one who threw out her hand first. But in this situation, there's no way for me to know what it is. So I decided to go with rock. Now Alice's choice is revealed, and it turns out she went with paper. Damn it. I lose and I'm pissed off, so once again I go back in time and try to change history and erase my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors, obviously. After all, last time Alice went with paper. Here's the important part. When I make this choice, Alice had already made her choice. Sure of my victory, I throw out a pair of scissors, but... the hell? My rage would be white hot. How could this have happened? Why? Alice's hand had been paper before, how did it change to rock? Obviously there's no cause and effect here. Since Alice's choice was in the past and mine was in the future, how could that even happen? How could the future influence the past? But it wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. No, wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time? That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. Right, of course. Time travel is impossible. There's absolutely, positively no way to travel through time. But if that was true...
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Hey, did you have a stroke or something?
Oh, sorry.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you. Because of you two, I've only got one BP left.
Yeah,
You're
right.
What in God's name is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. Really, I'm seriously
Forget
terrible.
it.
I seriously feel terrible.
I'm
about
never
this.
going to trust you or Phi again. You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and it stabbed me right through the heart. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose ally.
No way I'd choose betray. Not with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
What? No. That's not...
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
so you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
I see. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey, Lamau. Why are we Lamauing?
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing ally. No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round one. If there's a round one, then there's likely a round two.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right you are. So, let me just close
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on.
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth when you're losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, if that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897. Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly?
So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are their rules the same?
There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing, Lucy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding, ding, ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No, yes, they do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Theo, I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do.
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, beep, beep.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
Remove the arm? Well, not everyone has cybernetic arms like we do, so that's not really a viable option.
There. That's pretty clear, right?
Especially because the medical equipment they have isn't particularly good.
If I had to guess, I'd
least-
say it's
Not that it's not good, it's not suited for that. Yeah.
one or the other. Or it might be both of them.
What?
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, Fi had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew, right? Right, Fido?
Yeah,
Yeah, no one else knew. No one at all.
I guess so.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules to how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it?
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta.
Is Dio colorblind?
Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I feel like that's something I haven't clocked before.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And
Looks like it.
when
Like,
did they
that's
change?
actually something I feel like I did not pick up on until right now. The way he seems confused as to whether it's magenta. He might be
Back
colorblind.
when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything. Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly,
Goodbye, Zero.
We may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here. I'll never see you guys again.
did you really think I was gonna cry?
Suckers!
As if I'd cry over you dummies.
What the? You fucking dick.
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching.
Alright, we're gonna go through red door with Vi. And then we're gonna disarm some bombs. And then we're gonna go through the queue room.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
What happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up.
5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so.
Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn, how the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payoff for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on this earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yeah. But it was just the one time, and she was the one who went after me. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was any reason I'd been abducted to be put in the Nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. How do they count time? They can't. They kind of just go off of their bracelet and how long they have until the next door opens. Oh, right, which that is how they count the time. They go, okay, we have to be at the doors in 40 minutes, so we'll meet up 5 minutes before then. So they check the time. So they got 35 minutes to, like, look around. The moon was beautiful. I had just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. Sorry, I forgot to read this part, which is that it's December 25th of 2028. The parking lot was empty, and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I'd looked at the clock, it said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school, typing away feverishly on Christmas? There was 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have time to spend all night troubleshooting this stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake that he thought this was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I'd got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow, I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I'd chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key into the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. So, the BP count is what's displayed on the watch, and then there's 2 buttons on the side, and if they press the buttons, it displays how long they have to wait until the next door opens. Does that make sense? I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment, I thought that it would be just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit. Open, goddammit. What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain there was something behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AV room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it and stood up straight and headed off. We can just do them in order. Ugh.
Oh, hey Sigma.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea. This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You've got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah. I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches? Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Lona?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier.
Not me. No headaches here.
Well,
what?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird.
Your head feels weird?
No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms, and then you wake up and that arm feels kind of like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know.
What arms? Sigma doesn't have arms.
I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
Then what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I don't know why Clumsy hates Clover. Probably because she's a psycho who killed a bunch of people in the first game. I waved goodbye and headed toward exit, but I think she's cool. Where to next? So, this is the infirmary,
What
huh?
are you doing here?
Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
Oh, come on now. You don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP.
For real.
Tenmyoji and I only have one. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're gonna take his side? I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left? Maybe less? I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate
No,
on that?
I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped
I
here?
have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction. I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective
I didn't
look.
say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look
That's
like one.
fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
You can guess what she does for a living? What do you think she does for a living, Scarge? Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I? That doesn't seem fair to me.
Files taxes.
How about you
That's
guys
not
give
too
up a
far
little
off.
personal information too?
She's just a government spy.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark?
That too. That too. Morphonia's right.
You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well then.
Dio, it's your turn.
Horseshit. Bullshit. Lies. None of
What's
it's
your
true.
profession?
Ready?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but
Because he is.
I'm a circus ringleader.
A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
What he's really talking about is being part of this fucking cult.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still.
That's crazy, Scarred. The characters are really endearing. I love all of them.
He was pretty reckless for a guy.
Dio, I love to hate. You know, he's an annoying little piece of
Always
shit.
talking about how he couldn't let
He's
the
a greasy
kids
little
show him
rat.
up.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah.
But like, that's exactly who he's supposed to be. So like, it's perfect.
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough
Fabricated the
about me.
whole thing.
You still haven't heard your story, Sigma.
As we already know because we spoke to Luna.
Who are you?
Told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school. When I got into my car, there was this white gas that started pouring out
Are you
of
some
everywhere.
kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there
I
yet.
guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it. I just keep going. But I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No
Do
idea.
any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possibly someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
Yeah.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, huh? Why is that
It's
funny?
nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
Well, if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there, like, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in
Sure.
particular. Yeah, she's a real mystery, alright? I honestly know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. And I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader, plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm going back to check
Where
on
do you
the
plan on
others.
going?
I think I'll head to the group
I
quarters.
see. Right. Later, bro.
Not your bro, bro. I headed out of the infirmary.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
I really wish that they would like take this moment. I need someone to animate it. Take this moment and like do like a Courage the Cowardly Dog thing and have like Quark just be like, and like the fucking like exploding head thing. That would be really funny.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Because I'm pretty sure they find the bomb here. I and Alice and I went through all the
Did you find
rooms.
anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary?
What's this book?
Oh, that's a book of meow cats.
Meow?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything though.
Okay.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
Well, there's the quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that. Right. What?
Meowby? I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Orc, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Quirky Quark, yeah. Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
Checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji. Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything
Well, this
suspicious
whole
there?
facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's
I
Eve?
suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse? Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse would be connected to our abductions.
And what about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing though.
What was
You and Luna didn't tell you? Okay,
No.
I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for
It
real?
seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I heard about it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys, hurry! You need to come with me.
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
I guess it should be Clover saying something.
What did you
The Courage the
find?
Cowardly Dog thing, then.
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Well, I think it just depends on which timeline, because I think sometimes it's Quirk and Kay that might
Never
know.
mind! Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is
It's
it?
right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing and just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and looked under and followed her finger. There it was. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
Dio acting like he didn't fucking plant it. No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There, you see?
For several long moments we just stared in silence. Slowly we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find
Me.
us?
And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there.
So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
You can't spill government secrets. Clover's eyes widened. She clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please. Just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter? Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Anyhill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Phi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To
Explanation
begin with,
time.
we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh, all right. How about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out.
You heard it here, folks. Straight people are canceled.
Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well,
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered...
Then there could be 2 more bombs or number 1 bomb out there.
Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Theo stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something?
Nanomachines.
This
Right.
bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
But what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password?
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything
Look
on the
again.
bomb.
You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all here. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was just a... I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Temiyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit was actually the one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here. They set it up.
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero
I
Senior?
don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Fine, Clover was right. There couldn't be a 10th guest, and Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Yeah, Alice? Dio? Yeah. Luna? Kay? Clover? Temiyoji? Vi? Or... Seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. If that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no, this is bad.
What is
Press
it?
the buttons on your bracelet.
Ah, shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright. Thank God. Shame Kay didn't go for the Zero Prime. That's Zero. That would be funny. Zero Senior and Zero Junior also makes sense.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Well, what are our options this
Pay
time?
attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
If I quickly laid out our choices. Option A. Luna and I pair up with Clover and go through the green door. Temioji and Dio pair up with Alice and go through the red door. Kay and Quark pair up with Phi and go through the blue door. Option B. Luna and I pair up with Phi and go through the red door. Temioji and Dio pair up with Clover and go through the blue door. Kay and Quark pair up with Alice and go through the green door. Option C. Luna and I pair up with Alice and go through the blue door. Temioji and Dio pair up with Phi and go through the green door. And Kay and Quark pair up with Clover and go through the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Kay is not a robot. Kay is not a robot. You haven't seen it, but Kay actually looks exactly like us. We popped his thing open when he was dying one time because we wanted to see what he looked like, and he looks exactly like us. Okay, how do you want to do
Well,
this?
you decided the first time, right?
Yeah.
Then can I decide this time?
Why
I
you?
think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door, and I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that...
We'll get to that later.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B then?
Yes.
And what about the rest of you? Is that okay too?
I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Phi. As far as I felt about that, yeah, that's
I don't
fine.
have any problems with it.
There were no objections.
Then we're all set. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
What if he's a robot that looks like a man wearing an armor that looks like a robot? Wouldn't it be the perfect disguise?
9, 8, 7.
It would. But alas, it's not the truth. Kay grew up in this facility alongside his father, who was a scientist. And Kay is a clone. Kay, Quark, and Alice headed for the green door, while Temioji, Dio, and Clover ran toward the blue one. He's a clone made by his father, because his father, again, was a scientist. My feet slapped against the hard metal of the warehouse floor, and Luna, Phi, and I ran to the red chromatic door in the next stage of the Nonary game.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors.
It's puzzle time. Huh? Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah, looks like it.
Wonder what this thing is.
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
It's got a lever. Try pulling it, Sigma.
Why should
It
I?
might be dangerous. Maybe it'll trigger an explosion. Or possibly it shocks you when you pull it. Who knows?
Right. And I have no choice. Do you really think I'd say that, you heartless monster? There's nothing on either side,
What's
is there?
that supposed to mean?
Sorry for the confusion. I was talking about your breasts.
It's called dressing modestly. I'll have you know I'm a C cup.
If you're a C cup, I'm packing 12 inches. We continued in that vein for some time until...
What?
Huh?
It sounded like you two might take a while, so I pulled the lever. Is that okay?
Only the one on the left opened.
The others are still shut
Well,
tight.
we should get going anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another laboratory. Oh, I think if we...
It looks like some kind of control room.
I think you
see
can
a
make
huge
Luna
machine
read
of some
smut
sort on the other side of this
in
window.
this puzzle.
Maybe a generator?
But you have to turn on the hint. Like, you have to turn off hard mode, which I'm not going to do. Right, well, let's split up and look
Cards
around.
with the moon on them for the next AP game, right?
Yeah, they're probably in this room somewhere.
Let's get started.
Okay. I'm ready for puzzles. A control panel. It's covered with screens and buttons and so on. This puzzle, I think I probably remember the least about. Laptop. T. Yeah, a memory stick. Screen changed. I think it's because you pulled that thing out. Test clipboard. And this was the T. Right? We don't need this anymore. It says off and on. Doesn't look like there's any clues here though. PP bands? Rope made of polypropylene. Cardboard box filled with complicated machinery. Is this safe? Red clock, it says 11,400 seconds. Oh. Seven, 3, 1, 4, 7, 3, 1, 4. Hi, we're still going. Yeah, I am. I'm determined. I kind of inflated the time a little bit by going from the beginning for the final route, but I felt like it would be succinct and kind of cohesive if I went through the whole thing, because context. None of these have been anything useful. So much for that. 5-10 minutes. Hold on. Okay, so that's like 30,000 seconds. hours, minutes, plus divide, okay. We're not doing that right this moment. Off. Expanded compass? Why did I need the compass? Why did I need the protractor to expand the compass? Off, 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 on. So we can assume that that's the one that's like lightly colored, because there was like 6 of them, and one of them had like it was like lighter than the other ones. So that would be the one 2 over from it. Is it backwards? Because what are you doing? Don't break it. No, it wasn't me. It just fell off. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Well, it's off now, so no point crying over spilled levers. Maybe we can use it somewhere else. Like where? Now we got a lever. I don't even know what's going on over here. Oh! It says power under it. Perfect. Perfect. Now, power. Hey, wait. Is this also for this? No. That's way too many, 'cause that's like 5. And this is not even finished one. Okay. Good game. Makes me want to get back to adventure games. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to move here. So, split would be 120. And then 105. So I probably want to just do that. So that'd be 105 plus this would be, well, this doesn't need to be halved, does it? Or I guess it would still be going down either way, because it would be going to both. So I can just put it like this. So that would be just a full 240, plus that would be 345. And how does this end up with just one digit though? Because like, I mean, question mark? $240 halved both times would be 60. And then two of those halves would be like over here, so that'd be like 180, yeah? Because it'd be 240 halved to 120. And then it would be halved to 60 here, and 60 would flow back with that 120, so it'd be 180. But if this is flowing half and half, then that's gonna be like what? 160? And 160 plus 120. Well, 160 plus 180. No, that would be great. Yeah? These two are wrong. These two are wrong. Hi, Bunter. Hi, baby. Do you want lap time? No? Okay. Yes! I have a champion. Look! Turn the power on. Okay. What are we doing here? Seems powered, but nothing happens when I touch it. It's huge. It's like it analyzes things. It's missing a part though. Is there other places I can plug this into? But they're both just like dead in the middle. I feel like I have to do something to these before I use them for anything. Hour, minute. Now I'm so confused. I don't have enough clues. It's an octopus. Just picked up a few tidbits of information here and there. There's going to be a bunch of matter and antimatter in there. So is 5 full android? No. Frambo and Little Misfortune are iconic. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Kay was a robot before it became cool. Kay's not a robot. He's not a robot. See if you can open it. Oh. Pride tree, let's go, pride tree. Pride tree. Ayo, let's go, pride tree. Oh, I actually just went the longest possible way I could have. Doesn't feel right. Feels like we're missing something. Are you kidding? It's gross. That's crazy. Fi's homophobic. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Is it these? 7314? Is that what it? Is that what it is? Is it 7314? Yeah. The 7314. Can't be 100% sure. Okay. 7314, 7314, 7314. That's just what makes sense. Unless I'm supposed to take these numbers and reach, but that doesn't make sense either. What am I missing? Meow. As unintuitive as it is, because this doesn't line up well on the screen. For it would be 0, wouldn't it? 0 times 1. 2, 7, 5, 9. Is there really no 6? No, I guess not. Oh, but I can't look at my memo while I'm looking at these. Tree of Harmony? Maybe. I'm straight up just confused at this point in time. Green, yellow, blue, purple. 7984? Maybe? 7984? That would be 7984. No, the Tree of Harmony from My Little Pony. What is the purpose of this? So am I supposed to just 7213? Just green? Okay. Thinking too hard. It's a CT scanner. One of those things that can take pictures of the cross-section of your brain and organs and stuff. You can image things other than the human body too. Like this root, for instance. So we're seeing on the left is a slice of that root. I think so. So what are we supposed to do? I think trial and error is going to be the best way to figure this one out. Just start messing with it and we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay. $100. 416. So do I need to like? Oh no, wait. 3/15 is just a fifth. This is just a quarter, no? No. Is that right? Yeah. Got delivered. Yes, this is the final route. Oh, am I not in the... Nice, you have your groceries. Why do I have a retry button? Doesn't feel like I'm retrying anything. What? Does it need to add up to 100? Maybe? Is that maybe what I'm supposed to be doing here? If I do the... I can... try... 67. Which means I need to make up 33? Can I do that? With 4 numbers? Probably. 10 plus 9 plus 7 is 34. So if I float around this total, so Ugh. Am I asking you? No, I'm thinking out loud. I mean, if you guys have input, I mean, feel free to give it as long as you're not just, like, Googling it. But for the most part, no, I'm just thinking out loud. I feel like if we're going like it's out of 100, then the total we have to meet between our numbers is 33. If I look at these fractions, like, can I scale all of them? Like, it is hard to. I'm not really. Well, I'm not either. I think this is probably the most fucked puzzle in the game. Because I don't remember playing it my first time. I feel like I definitely didn't. I think this was one of the puzzles that my friend solved for me. Yeah. Yeah, but the problem is that I don't understand what I'm trial and erroring, because it's like I'm not getting any feedback. I don't know that me dropping these is in here, like, I guess that's just the solution, right? So if I have a little bit of wiggle room, where if I put 7 in there, it's 34, right? So, means what if I put... What are my other combinations I can do for 31? No, I don't think that works. Okay. And green is a password, but we also want the secret. Okay, so this isn't what's gonna give us our password? Which means there's something we still can interact with that isn't that. But that has me confused. View the password you found. So what? Where is the password? Where's this? Hi. Where's the secret? Don't? Bunter! Leave my trash can alone. I'm a determined lass. Brute forced it. Yeah, well, that's what they told me to do. But the problem is that, like, there's always two solutions to every puzzle. There's the password and then there's the secret. Don't understand. There's nothing more I can interact with, no? What? We can leave this thing alone now. No, we can't. I'm not satisfied. What if we look at this as a time, right? That could possibly be like 125 or like 5:05. But where would we use that information? Can't interact with anything more. I'm so confused. So very confused. I think we just take the L on this one and come back to it another time. Hold on. Floor B. Key cards. Some kind of input device. It has a keyboard on it and a cable connected to the top. We can worry about that later. Might as well take it with us for now, though. And finally, the key. I refuse. I have to make sure that it's not like there was something I could have done. Didn't I literally do that though? Wasn't that like the first thing I did? Was try to combine the fucking USB with the clipboards and then that didn't do anything? That's so dumb, but I'd already tried that. It's so dumb that it's so easy.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Huh?
Maybe someone from another team opened one of them. They must have found a moon card.
Oh, why the hell would they just go and open
We
one
should
of the
get
doors
back
on their
upstairs.
own?
Whoever jumped the gun is probably in the warehouse.
Right. Okay, let's go. Gravy. We looked out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Clover. Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AV rooms before the rest of us got back?
Clover and I haven't done anything.
Dio didn't feel like waiting, I guess.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have a problem.
I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere. What if they can't get back in time?
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here. Yes, it's Quark, you see?
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. His condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Temioji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Temioji grabbed Quark's shoulder and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
Son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Oh, right. Well, we've got Luna.
That's right. Remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes.
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So that thing can tell us what's wrong with Clark?
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
Gravy, get out. Get. No. Oh, you come running back as soon as I sit back down. Yeah, scoop. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him.
Screw Dio? Yeah.
I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Yes.
Don't tell me.
He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Have you ever heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean?
Yeah, I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark had found. I'd stayed behind after the AV game, and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. Seemed like one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No. He can't... How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
I see you. You're getting attention, Gravy. You're getting attention, Gravy. You're getting attention, Gravy. Look at you. Attention. You're getting it. Something about his tone of voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should...
Why are you biting me?
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
We looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
You mean in the control room? All that had was a bunch of stuff for controlling the generator. I don't think anybody would put medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the archives. Books and so on in abundance, but no medicine.
Oh, God. He's going to... Oh, God, no.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
Someplace called the Bee Garden. It was kind of like a park with trees and stuff. Yeah. No medicine. Maybe some medicine.
Temioji slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God.
It's My Chemical Romance time. Let's go.
You're awake!
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But... how?
Like this!
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He'd grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight toward his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey guys, could I use a hand here? I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you
Temioji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here. Temioji? Can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you, bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape!
You can free the soul!
Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him. Good, thanks whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Superel Beta.
Soparil?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Temioji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright, I guess we're good for now.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article. Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yes, at least I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6?
What do you...
I turned around and followed Temioji's gaze. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him, or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare.
Hey, what the hell are you talking?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. There won't be anyone left. I'd rather die here.
Wait, Alice. We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it. I shook myself and took off after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit, which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah. I don't know which way
Well,
she
let's
went.
split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, just do your best not to provoke her. Understood? 10 Myoji. I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look sound good?
Yeah. I stay here. Got
All right, let's move, Pete. Get going.
If it doesn't give us the choice to go anywhere, I'm probably just gonna skip. Because it's gonna give us one of those fake endings again. No one's here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? No point in complaining. I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned and headed toward the exit. Okay. It's not gonna give us the choice, because last time it did there, so we're going through a fake ending. And then we'll be able to keep going. Oh my god, give me some fucking dialogue so I can skip. Shit. I decided to try the garden where Cloverton, Myoji, and Dio had gone after passing through the door. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere. The air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, and here it was warm and wet, like a forest after spring rain, just like Clover said. Plants and stuff everywhere. I walked slowly down the path, still slightly stunned. Most of the facility had been cold, dull metal, but this room was positively verdant. Man, hard to tell what this. Hard to believe there's something like this here. What the hell is this even for? As strange as the garden was, Alice needed my priority. I reined my thoughts back in and continued down off my path and into the grass. I'd only gone a few steps when I stopped short. Alice. Oh, there you are. Good, I'm glad you showed up. Huh? I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to take her to the infirmary. She's, alive? Yeah, her breathing and pulse seems normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds. She's just unconscious. Looks like it. What about the scalpel? Doesn't look like she has it. I figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here. Right. Wait, hold on. There's something I need to tell you. Just stay calm. What? Look to the right. My right or your right? Your right. What the hell? I love mouse. This is the bomb?
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 1. One in the crew quarters said 3. Shit. When there's no
I've
question,
got more
huh?
good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's an O2 bomb out
I
there
can't
somewhere?
be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we're talking about an explosion the size of 3
Yeah.
tons. Who said it?
Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio investigated the garden. There's also a chance someone else said it. Anyone could have come here after they left and before we showed up. Anyway, we need to move Alice. Help me out here.
Alice was lighter than I expected, and Fi and I managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Fi had called everyone else back after I brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
Get down from there. Get.
No! What's going to happen to her? Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though. No! No! Oh, Al, I don't want you to die!
Hi.
Please, please don't die! I don't want to be alone! Don't die!
Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch her uncomfortably.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
What about Alice and Quark?
I guess we're just gonna have to leave him behind.
No! I'm not leaving! I'm
Clover.
staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone! She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark. I don't care! I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Whatever. She can do what she wants.
I see. Dio and Tenmyoji's opponent in the next AB game is Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally, which I don't think I need to mention would be pretty favorable for Dio. If she stays, he's got an easy round.
Whoa. What are you saying? You think I'm gonna choose Betray?
Yeah, I do. Am I wrong?
Yes. Of course I'm gonna pick Ally. For one, Tenmyoji's gonna be in there with me. I can't just ignore his opinion and make my own choice, right?
No, I won't be going. I can't leave Quark here when he's like this. I'll be staying. Just...
Hey, come on now. What is this?
Knock it off, Dio. He's too smart to let you make a scapegoat out of him.
What the hell? Why are you so suspicious of me?
Yes?
What if Dio stays behind too? If Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio all don't vote, then everyone allies, right?
Oh, you don't know?
Know what?
This. You didn't find a note like this one?
Huh? Wait, what's this?
We found it in the archives.
Well, there sure as hell wasn't anything like that in the garden.
We didn't find one in the control room either.
Interesting. Apparently only the archive had one.
What does it
Why
say?
don't you read it for us, Sigma?
I took the note from him, and still slightly confused, began to read. Here are some more AB game rules for you. We already read through this like 2 more times earlier.
You see, at least one member of each trio must vote.
That means Kay has to vote. Quark and Alice certainly aren't in any condition to. If he doesn't, all 3 of them are screwed.
Wait a second. Kay's got 6 BP right now. His opponent is gonna have to default to ally. That means if Kay chooses betray, he's gonna have 9 points.
You needn't worry. I have every intention of choosing ally.
Oh, give me a break. You expect us to just swallow your bull—
Oh dear. Dio, please, think for a moment. You do realize that Alice currently only has 1 BP, don't you?
Get down. Don't even fucking start. No.
If I were to betray her, what would happen?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I am not so desperate to escape that I would be willing to kill. Therefore, I will definitely choose ally. Indeed, I really have no choice. Unless, of course, I wish to become a murderer.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We don't have time to argue about this. There's only one solution. Clover, you're going to have to go vote for us.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What, did I use big words? It means this.
I'd never seen someone move that fast before, let alone someone as old as Tenmyoji. In the blink of an eye, he covered the few feet between himself and Dio and slammed a closed fist into the other man's chest. Dio fell to his knees, wheezing for air. Tenmyoji waited half a second to make sure he was down, then turned to look at Clover.
He's not gonna stay down forever. Get out of here, Clover.
But...
You and Kay are in the same position now. I've only got 1 BP, just like Alice.
Interesting, so long as Tenmyoji doesn't vote. Clover's only choice is to choose ally.
Admittedly, there is a chance she might kill me.
Are you saying you trust me with your life?
That's about the size of it. What the hell are you standing around for? Get! You don't need to worry about Alice. I'll keep a good eye on her. Now get moving! You still don't trust me.
No, that's not it at all. I trust you. I just...
3 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We need to go.
Come on. Okay, take care of Alice.
She'll be
It seemed to finally satisfy her. We were off. We ran as fast as we could, leaping through the doors and tearing through the rooms on our way back to the warehouse. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yes,
All got a
we
moon
do.
card, right? Good, then let's go. Four AB gates yawned open as we swiped our cards. The 5th one, the one Dio had opened, stayed empty. The 6th, which would have been Alice's, remained unopened. And Kay and Clover quickly entered the 2nd and 3rd from the right. Luna and I headed toward our own.
Hold on a minute. You're going to choose ally, right?
Yeah, why do you ask?
Of course we are.
You promise?
Sure, I promise.
Cross your heart?
Cross my
You're
heart.
gonna be in a world of hurt if you double-cross me.
Don't sweat it. I'm a man of my word. Vi frowned but said nothing and disappeared into her own AB room, the 2nd from the left. Luna and I nodded to one another and headed to the last one, the leftmost room. Hey! I'm so sorry, I'm back. Sorry.
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
What are you going to do?
I promised. I
Yes,
said I'd
but if
choose
she
ally.
betrays us.
Yeah, she'll have 6
Right.
points. I know. Or 9 points. What do you think we should do,
Right.
Luna?
It's your decision, Sigma. I'll be in the same position. You have 6 BP too, don't you? That means if we betray Phi, and she chooses ally...
And I would have 9
Yes.
points.
You see? In either case, I could end up with someone in my group reaching their goal.
20.
That's it. We don't have any time left. You have to make a choice.
Are you sure this is okay with you?
Yes.
I turn to face the machine.
10 seconds.
What am I going to choose?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
This is impossible.
3, 2, 1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in the front. Get!
You chose ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah. What else was I gonna do? I promised. It'll be fine. I'm sure Phi chose
Really?
allies too. Come on, what's with you? Do you not trust
No,
Phi?
that's not what I mean. It's just...
Let's go have a look, shall we? Why are you even talking about this? We'll know what happened in just
You're
a few
right.
seconds.
Let's go.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen. Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated
That bitch
bracelet
betrayed us.
points.
Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you choose betray? I thought we promised.
I don't remember that. You
What?
promised me. You said you'd choose ally, but I don't recall promising you anything. I was free to choose whatever I wanted.
Hold on.
You should have seen this coming. I told you I'd make you pay. And now I am.
I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about.
You reap what you sow. This is your fault. You chose betray first.
First? Do you mean in round
No,
1?
I mean the first round too.
Have you lost it? Take a real good look at the results up there. This is round 2. My vote was ally. Yours was betray. I didn't betray you. I've never betrayed you.
Yes, you have. Remember? Oh, don't lie to me, Sigma. Drop the act. There's no way you don't know by now. What's happening to you? The strange things you've been seeing.
Do you mean the premonitions? I wanted to say it, but as the word formed itself in my mouth, I felt a tingle along the back of my neck. Someone was looking at me. I turned around to see Luna, Clover, and Kay.
What are the two of you talking about?
It's nothing. Forget about it.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You were the only person who chose to betray this round. Is there some connection to what you and Sigma were discussing?
Yes, there is a connection, but you wouldn't believe me.
You don't know that. We might believe a lot.
Vi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey, wait. I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms
You're
out.
in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were this kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, are you saying...
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Vi bent down. Then shot up into the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to me, next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever.
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Claudite, acta est fabula.
What the hell's
It's
that?
Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
See you later.
Wait, stop. A bolt of searing light roared through my brain. And I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness.
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling.
Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
So, you chose betray.
Yeah,
Did you do it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Phi might choose betray?
that's a good question. I'm honestly not sure myself why I did it.
Well, we should go see the results. I want to see how Kay and Clover voted.
Right, let's go then.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen. Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
I had nothing to say. She was right. I'd broken a promise.
Why did you do it? Nothing to say. I guess I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this. That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. A lapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
What's
A
that?
Latin proverb.
What does it
Not
mean?
even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
I turned away from Fi. I couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me were Kay and Clover. Their eyes bored into me with cold disapproval, and I looked away. They'd both chose an ally as promised. The only person who betrayed anyone was me. The only person with 9 BP was me. Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
What do you intend to do?
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
For a moment, I considered the unthinkable. Could I break them and reach the door? Once I was through, I'd be out of the game and free from their judgment, but... No, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind so I could escape on my own? Why had I chosen Betray? In my memory, it seemed fine, like an almost flippant choice, as if I'd been curious to see what would happen, and betrayal was what I wanted. I should have made that choice with commitment, but there I was, and I couldn't turn back. Even if I didn't try to open the number 9 door, they would all be suspicious of anything I did. Just as easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my actions.
Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
How could I do something that was beyond the reach of a god? Why hadn't I just chosen ally? What would be happening to me right now? What if... Then Fi spoke and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9 BP. I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep for a little while, okay?
I started to turn around, but it was already too late. I felt a heavy hand slam into the back of my neck. And then everything went dark. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room a little later than the others. They already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
You chose ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. Fi did too.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence. I already know.
What?
Let's go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quick whether I knew anything or not.
Let's go.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen. Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What the hell, Fi? Why'd you choose Betrayal?
I see. So you remember it too. The other round 2.
That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic. Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. Then this is you making me pay? Wait. No, that didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the hell was I thinking? That was conspiracy theory shit. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe, whatever, there was no way I could know what had happened in it. No way I could know. At least, I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then how? I remember Fi choosing Ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last
She remembers
thing I do.
before us reloading. Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? It had happened before, hadn't it? During round 1 of the AB game, when I was playing against Alice, I'd seen something. Fi and I had chosen Betray. But for some reason, I'd seen a reality where we'd chosen Ally instead. Suddenly I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
Happened?
Why did you choose Betray, Fi?
Yeah. You're the only one who didn't vote Ally.
Fi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh?
Do
What
I
you mean?
really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey, wait. I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms
You're in
out.
my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, you saying...
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not
I see.
moving.
Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, 5 went down. Then shot up into the air over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever.
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Te, acta est fabula.
What the hell's that?
Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means. See you later.
Wait, stop. I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. A lapsum simul occasionum non ipsi potest Jupiter repriandere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the Nonary game? Zero. The bombs? We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want? Fi slowly let go of the lever. Phew. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I
Forget
did
about
it.
it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No, we aren't talking about round 1. We're...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't get it.
Well, at least it seems Fi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah. I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AV game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief. Please don't scare us like that again.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? And that
As long
means...
as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so?
Oh, that's right. Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo.
I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great.
Yeah. Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh? Wait a second. Clute and Clover are a magenta pair. Fi's a cyan pair and Kay's a yellow pair. Who the hell am I supposed to
The
partner up with?
cyan pair, I imagine.
Vi and her mysterious partner.
It's Tenmyoji. How do you figure
Sigma,
that?
what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue,
What
right?
color would you get by adding your red to that? Exactly.
White.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about. They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors. What about the people back in the infirmary?
Nothing like these maps to waste my time.
Do they know
Yeah,
about
right?
the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
Best part of the game.
As
No,
far as
for real
pairs
though.
go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kind of worried about Alice and Quark. I'll go too.
As will I.
That's right. Hey guys, there's something I need to tell
What
you.
is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Fi. She nodded back. See, the truth is...
What?
Oh no! You found another bomb?
Where?
Yeah. In the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on this one too. It said 1. Since the one we found in the crew quarters said 3 on it,
You
well...
think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I think there's a good chance.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is...
quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me.
Right. I'll tell the others too.
Good. Let's go. Yippee! So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's the lock thing. No question, these are chromatic doors, I guess.
So it seems.
Ah. What? When did you...
I've been here the whole time.
Seriously? I didn't notice you at all.
I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
So what do you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you. I just followed you here.
That's pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You're totally silent. Are you Batman?
I already told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Yeah, actually. You also jumped super high, all the way up to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Graffiti? Oh yeah. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Did a kid write that or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell ninth wrong. Who puts an E in
You're
there?
right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Hey now, give me a little credit. Even I know what Memento Mori means. You see, it's all over the place. As far as I know, it translates as something like, be aware of your death. Remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. I guess it's sort of a cautionary
What about
thing.
the other part?
Exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Well, let's see. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me. But perhaps Phi...
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure
Well,
more
I
of it
know a
out.
little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
And how'd you know that phrase? Well, I'm not saying all this shit again.
Oh, that. That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment, then took it.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. So I guess the I pronounced like a J in Latin, huh?
Yeah.
What
A
is this?
memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does
She
that
died
mean?
right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Volapsum, semel, occasionum, non ipsi protest Jupiter, reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities. That's why I followed you here. Thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Yeah.
There's something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it.
Instead of a high school ring, you got a dog tag. That's actually pretty fucking awesome. That's really awesome. I just didn't get a ring.
So...
why would I do that? So you're saying we should go somewhere else?
Yeah. Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started toward one of the exits. I followed. Dude, replaying these games has been so fun. I'm excited to play Zero Time Dilemma soon. Because I only played half of one puzzle, and then I kind of just tapped out. The archives. Good place to hide a bomb. Now where the hell do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
True. The only option was a ring. I wouldn't have gotten one. Pendant option was nice, though. I didn't even know our school offered that. So what about Jupiter
We
stuff?
can talk while we look. Now get started.
I turned to the corner of the room and began to look while Fi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate.
It's almost 5 a.m. I'm going to bed. We only have like an hour left.
Worlds.
Thank you for sticking around, Teacup. You have a good evening.
Yes. I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Well, kind of. I think I've heard of it once or twice.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say... I don't care what it is, but could you move?
I went with the team that had like the little kid with the like mask on. Right? And I remember starting it and like looking around the room and grabbing like 3 things and then being like, what the fuck? And then I remember not coming back to it later because I was in high school and I just kind of forgot.
Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips. Anything?
I think what happened was you let me like you sent me it in a specific way on my laptop, and then my laptop like crashed and like reset. I had to like completely reset it, and so I lost the game until recently, and so I just kind of didn't get the chance to go back to it because my laptop was horrible and did that shit all the time. I remember it crashed when I was playing Undertale, and I lost my save file for that too. I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. I forgot what the question was. So many options.
You scratched your head just now, right? But you could have chosen to cross your arms or put your hands on your hips. Now maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things.
Blow a kiss? It's too
All
late.
these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now. Every moment you make a decision,
It's too late. I already
another
made my
universe
choice. I'm
branches
sorry.
off, on and on into infinity. Each of those branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices? What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what-ifs really just what-ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa, whoa. Hold on a second there. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
What?
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons. Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision?
Well,
At that level, how different are you from the air? I'd say not much. Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming.
maybe things had to happen that way.
A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America. See what I'm saying? The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out. Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf? Well, keep
no, not
looking
yet.
while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics? Never mind, don't answer that. I'll try and keep it simple for you. Let's see. Hey,
A return of this banger.
hand me that box, will you?
This one? Sure. I handed the box I've been aiming for over to I've been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also, Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there. Perfect. He's part of Felidae, too.
With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. She also took a weight and an ink jar and put them in next to the lion.
All right, everything's ready. Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat? It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about.
It is, dude. Every single song on this series is so good. Like, I have learned at least one of the songs on piano and tried to learn a couple of the others. Like, the work tomorrow. I don't blame you. It's a banger of a soundtrack.
Anyway, come look at the box.
I should drop the link to the soundtrack in my Discord for everyone. What about looking
This'll
for
only
the...
take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
Well, there's a stuffed
From now
lion.
on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat meow.
Oh man, this again?
Sorry, I can't help it.
I find that hard to believe. Ugh, fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
All right, what else do you see?
A weight that's not even pawned. A jar of ink.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material. And the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
Nice. What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So,
I got a kitty
what's
right
the
here.
weight?
Come here, Gravy. Gravy, come here. We're gonna put you in a box. Yeah, come here. Gravy's like, let's go, box time. We're gonna have Wonder's box and Wonder's cat. We're gonna put Gravy in the box with some poison and some radioactive material. How do you feel about that, buddy? He's like, can you put me down? Yeah, I can. There you go. Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink.
It's full of poison gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar. If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour.
I mean, there's a 50% chance of anything happening. It either happens or it doesn't.
So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed.
What are you doing, weirdo?
Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, and the cat inhales it. And the cat... Stop fucking touching my wires! No. Stop that. Bro's gonna fucking pull my monitor off the fucking desk, I swear to God.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't personally know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
It's dead. The world's a harsh place for a cat. I have a feline. The poor kitty's dead.
You're wrong.
It's alive?
That's wrong too.
Then what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it? If the cat in the box is
it's both alive and
right.
dead. Yeah.
So, let's open the lid.
They knocked it out of the park for 999 too.
And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow. What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where the cat has died?
Yeah, that's the idea. Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time? And the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
I chose ally and you chose betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose betray, then my vote was ally. If you chose ally, then my vote was betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your action in the past?
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
Now that I thought about it, round 1 had been the same. When I'd chosen ally, Alice had chosen betray. And when I'd chosen betray, she'd done the opposite.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
Probably 6.
Okay. I'm going to open the lid. Good job. You got it right.
That was just a fluke.
Was it? Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
6,
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait,